lines. Okay. So first exercise we are starting. Represent the following numbers on the number line. Okay. We have to represent the numbers on number line. Okay. So I give you one example. So we are taking number line you already know. We represent with a line, and this is what number line we call it as. It is a real number line. That is, all the real numbers lie on this line. Because all the real numbers can be real, numbers can be real. Numbers can be real, they can be imaginary. Okay, imaginary they are, we call them as complex. Okay, complex numbers are there. Okay, leave them. Okay, complex numbers are there. Real and complex numbers. So real numbers, they lie on this line. Therefore, we call this line as real number line. We call this line as real number line. All the real numbers can lie on this line. Okay, how many numbers are there on this line? Anyone in class? How many numbers are there? Anyone in class can reply that one. How many real numbers are there on this line? Okay, how many points are there on this line?
For infinite.
Infinite. So infinite numbers are there. Okay, on this line, how many numbers are there?
Infinite.
Again, infinite. Between any two number, we can insert how many numbers? Infinite numbers we can insert. Okay, between 0.1, 0.101. How many numbers we can insert? Infinite numbers we can insert. Between any two numbers we can insert infinite numbers. Okay. So this line consists of infinite points, and so it has infinite numbers we can represent on this line. Okay. For example, yes, any doubt? So, for example, it's a real number line 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this arrow denotes the line is never ending. It is going to infinity. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this side -1, -2, -3, and up to minus infinity. Both sides it is never ending. Okay. Now, for example, question is you have to represent 2 on number line. 2 on number line we have to represent. How we are going to represent? So it is 0, 1, 2. 2 is here. We will make a circle and fill it. So we have represented what? We have represented 2 on the number line. Okay. If 5 we have to represent, how we can represent 5? Harvard marks 5. So we have to make a number line which has 5 on it. So 5, 6 you want to mark, you can mark. So 5, this is our 5. This is our 2. Understood this one? Okay. If we have to mark 1 by 2, how we are going to mark 1 by 2? Okay. So 1 by 2 where it will lie? It is half. It is 0.5 we can say as well. So it will lie between 0 and 1. It will lie between 0 and 1. Half. So I am making another line. Okay. I start with 0, 1, 2. Only this much I require. This part I require. Okay. So 1 by 2. It will lie between 0 and 1. So what I have to do? This length I have to divide into how many parts? How many parts I will divide? 2 parts. I will divide in 2 parts. So I have divided in 2 parts. This is how much? This is how much? Half. This is another half. Okay. So half will lie here. Here. Understood this one? This is half. This is half. Complete 1. So mark this one. Okay. For example, I have to mark 1 by 3. 1 by 3 means 1 I have to divide into how many parts? 3 parts. Okay. So 1 by 3 where it will lie? Again between 0 and 1. So see here, Only I require distance line, rest line I don't require. You can put arrows this side as well, no issues. So 1 by 3. It will lie somewhere between 0 and 1. What I have to do? I have to divide this length from here to here into how many parts? How many parts I have to divide this length? How many parts I have to divide this length?
3 parts.
Three.
Three parts, because this have to be divided into 3 parts. 1 by 3 are the part. So 1 part, 2 part, 3 parts divided. This will be how much? 0 to 1 by 3. 1 by 3. This is 2 by 3. This is 1 by 3. This will be how much? 2 by 3. And this will be how much? 3 by 3. That is 1. 3 by 3 is 1. Understood? And what I have to mark? 1 by 3. So I'll make a circle and I will fill 1 by 3. Understood this one? So we have marked 1 by 3. We have marked 1 by 3.
Page number.
This is just for understanding these are. Understood this one? This length we divided into 3 parts. Each part will be how much? 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3. This is 1 by 3, this is 2 by 3. This is 1. 1 by 3, 2 by 3, 1. That is 3 by 3 equal to 1. Understood? Any doubt? Anyone have doubt? Okay, then mark 3 by 5. You have 1 minute. You have 1 minute to mark 3 by 5. Mark it. Mark 3 by 5.
Yes.
You can say 3 by 5. It will lie between. It will lie between which two numbers?
2 and 3.
Which two whole numbers it will lie? 0 and 1 it will lie. It will lie between 0 and 1. So we require 0 and I'm making bigger one. Okay. It will lie somewhere between here. Okay. This time, this length is to be divided into how many parts? 5 parts.
5 parts.
Okay. See here, these number lines always draw with pencil. Okay. If you make mistake, you can rub it. Okay. Always draw them with pencil. These number lines. In examination as well, draw with pencil. If you make mistake, rub and correct it. Okay. So 3 by 5. How many parts you have to divide? 5 parts. So 1, 2, 3. I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many parts? 1 part. Each part will be how much? 1 by 5, 1 by 5, 1 by 5, 1 by 5, 1 by 5. Each part, all the parts are equal, and each part equal to 1 by 5, 1 by 5, 1 by 5, 1 by 5. So here it will be how much? 1 by 5 from here to here, this length. And from here to here, how much length? 2 by 5. From here to here, how much?
3 by 5.
3 by
5.
5.
You can see 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5. 3 by 5. And here 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5. It will be how much?
4 by 5.
4 by 5.
4
4 by
by
5.
4 by 4 by 5. And this will be how much?
5 by 5.
Equal to 1. Okay, what we have to mark? 3 by 5. So 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5. This will be our 3 by 5. Understood this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, in notebook, sir, we have to directly mark 3 by 5 or we have to write 1 by 5, 2 by 5.
See here, you can directly mark, but you have to divide them like this. Okay? And it's better if you write 1 by 5, 2 by 5, 3 by 5, 4 by 5. As so that
Yes,
you
sir.
revise, you can easily understand. And you have to mark it bold. Remember, you have to mark it bold. That is 3 by 5. Moreover, what you can do, you can write on top as well. 3 by 5. So can easily examine the pencil as well. You can see. Okay, on top you can write 3 by 5. So it's easily visible that you have marked this. Okay, 7 by 4 you do it now. So where 7 by 4 will lie?
Sir, how we will find that a number lie between two whole numbers?
Between two whole numbers. How? Again ask. So we are having two whole numbers, 2 and 3, for example. These are the two whole numbers. Okay, then what was the question?
Sir, how we will find a number will lie between two whole numbers? Sir, for
Like,
example,
yes.
3/5 lie between 0 to 1, and sir, 7/4 lie between
Okay,
1
okay, I understood. Now see here. Okay, you are asking that how we will figure out that where 7 by 4 lie, between which two whole numbers it will lie. Okay, how we are going to figure it out. Okay, okay. See here, there are two ways to do that. Okay, two ways to do that. Okay, so I am taking 3 by 5 this side and here 7 by 4. So first check 3 by 5. It is smaller than denominator. So you can see in decimal you will be getting 0 point something. You will be getting 0 point something.
Yes, sir.
That means it is between 0 and 1. Okay. Or you can do some like this 3 divided by 5. 0.36.6. You understood where it will lie? Between 0 and 1. Okay. You either by seeing the fraction you may get it, or by dividing, converting to decimal, you will get it. Okay? You don't have to get the correct decimal, just you get approximate value as well you can get it. Okay? Now 7 by 4, how to figure out? Okay? 7 by 4, I can write it in mixed fraction. I can write it in mixed fraction. Mixed fraction it will be how much? 1
3/4.
1 upon 3, 3 upon 4. Okay? Again, I can write it like this: 1 plus 3 upon 4. You know this property? You know it? 1 plus 3 upon 4. Understood this one? 1 plus 3 upon 4. Okay, this is one first method I am telling. Okay, first method. 1 plus 3 upon 4. Now we have to mark on the number line. So 0, 1, 2. Where it will lie? It is 7 upon 4. Where it will lie? 1 plus 3 by 4 it is. 1 plus. So from 1 we have to add something. In 1 we have to add something. Something is what? 3 by 4. Here so you can see numerator is less than denominator. So it will lie between 1 and 2. Understood this one? 1 plus 3 by 4. 1 in 1 we have to add something. So it will lie between 1 and 2 somewhere. Understood? So 1 we already did. Now 3 by 4 is remaining. So 3 by 4 means this length we have to divide it into how many parts? This length we have to divide it into how many parts?
4.
4 parts.
4 parts. 3 by 4 it is. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 part. Each part equal to 1 by 4. Okay. So it will be how much? It will be how much? 1 plus 1 by 4. 1 by 4. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
1 plus 1 by 4 it is 1 plus 1 by 4. It will be how much? 1 plus
2 by 4.
1 plus 2 by 4. It will be how much? 1
3 by
3 by
4.
4. 1 plus 3 by 4. And this 1 plus 1 3 by 4 is how much? 7 upon 4. We can write here and we can fold this one. Understood this one? This is one way to figure out. Other way how you can figure out. Take 7, divide by 4. 4 1 ja 4. 3.30. 4 7 ja 20. So 1.7. Where it will lie? Between 1 and 7. 1 and 2. Where it will lie? Between 1 and 2. 1.7. Both ways are correct, but prefer this one. Okay? Because while marking, we have to again convert it into mixed fraction, and then we have to write it like this. So easily we can get it. Yeah. Anyone having doubt how to figure out?
No, sir.
Okay, then do 2 3 by 4 yourself now in your notebook. Are you waiting for 1 or 2 minutes? Do it in your notebook. Then check it from the board afterwards. Everyone do it. Everyone, 2 3 by 5. Okay. 2 3 by 5. We have to represent on number line. It is already given in mixed fraction. So we can write it as 2 plus 3 by 5. So between which two numbers it will lie?
2 and 3.
2 and 3. Good. So make a number line. I can simply take 2 and 3 here as well. No need. Right? I start from 1, 2, and 5. Okay. So bigger. See here. Since I have to divide into 5 parts, I'll leave space between these two whole numbers much. A large space I will. So, so that easily I can divide. Okay. Much larger space I have left. Okay. You can start from 2 as well. Don't need to drawing this one. Okay. So from 2 is already there. So 3 by 5 we need 4. After 2 we need 3 by 5. How many parts we have to divide? 5 parts. So 1 part, 2 part, 3 part, 4 and 5. 1 part, 2 part, 3 part, 4 part, 5 part. Okay. This will be how much? 2 is already there. 2, 1 by 5. 2 plus 1 by 5. 2 plus 1 by 5. That is 2 1 by 5. It is how much? 2 by 5. It is how much? 2 3 by 5. 2 4 by 5. And it will be how much? 2 5 by 5.
2 5 by 5.
So 2 5 is 10. 15 upon 5. So 2 5 by 5. 5 to the 10. 15 upon 5, how much? 3 will be ready. Or we can write it as 2 plus 5 upon 5. 2 plus 1, 3. Any way you can solve, either this way or this way. Okay. And what we have to mark? 2 3 by 5. So 2 3 by 5, I can write it here, and I can make it. We make it a circle. We make a circle and fill it. Understood this one?
Yes, sir.
Mark the second one. Mark the next one. That is minus 4 divided by minus 3. Okay, minus 4 divided by minus 3, it can be written as. It can be written as
4 by 3.
4 by 3. So mark 4 by 3. 4 by 3 again it can be represented as. It can be represented as what?
1 1 by
1 by 3. So it is how much? 1 plus 1 by 3. Now mark.
2.
It is very easy. Mark everyone. Anyone who haven't understood, ask. Anyone who haven't understood, ask. Mark it. second decimal represent. Okay. Sorry. Everyone mark. Everyone mark it on the number line. So this number will lie between
1 and 2.
1 and 2. Okay, so I'm marking 1 here and 2 here. Okay. So real number we have drawn, 1 and 2 we have marked. Now, 1 already we have, 1 between 1 and 2. This length we have to divide into how many parts? We
3.
divide it into 3 parts. 1 part, 2 part, 3 parts. These are the 3 parts. Okay, this will be how much? 1 plus 1 we already mark. 1 plus 1 by 3. We can write 1 by 3. 1 2 by 3.
2 by
And
3.
what we have to mark? 1 by 3. So this will be our minus 4 divided by minus 3. Minus 4 divided by minus 3 will lie here. Okay. Do the next one. Three 1 by 4. 3 1 by 4. Okay. 7th and 8th do as homework. Okay. 3 1 by 4 do it now. It will be 3 plus 1 by 4. So we have to mark 2, 3, 4. You can mark any number from this side, any number, or you can start the number line from here as well, 3 and 4. Okay. So this will lie between 3 and 4 and divide this length into how many parts? How many parts are we going to divide this line? Between 3 and 4 length. 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There's one way as well to divide. 4 parts we have to divide. So first we divide into 2 parts and each part into 1. So 3 1 by 4, 3 2 by 4, 3 by 4, 3 4 by 4. That is 4. So we have to mark this one 3 1 by 4. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then start second first. Negative numbers we are going to mark now. Second first. So minus 2 divided by 3. Okay, minus 2 divided by 3. Draw the number line. So where it will lie? Between which integers it will lie? Between which integers it is going to lie? Anyone in class? Between which integers it is going to lie? Or you can check as well like this. Divide 2 by 3, 0.26. So
0.6.
it is how much? Minus 0.6. It will lie between which two integers?
0 and minus 1.
0 and minus 1. So 0 minus 1. We have 1. It will lie between 0 and minus 1 because they are getting minus 0.6. So somewhere between 0 and minus 1 it will lie. Okay, this line we have to divide into how many parts? 3 parts.
3 parts.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. It will be how much? Minus 1 by 3, minus 2 by 3, and minus 3 by 3. This time, this line. Minus 3 by 3, that is minus 1. And we have to mark minus 2 by 3. So, make a circle, make it bold, fill it, and write minus 2 by 3. Okay. Okay, do third one. Do third one. Minus 9 by 4. Okay. Mark it on the number line. And you will be using the scale to draw the line. Okay. Use the scale and draw the line. Minus 9 by 4 mark. Whenever you feel that I'm going a little fast, you can tell me. Okay. I'll be a bit slow. Minus 9 by 4.
Sir, second one.
Second one, do as homework. Okay. Minus 4 by 5. You can do as homework. Do third one. Do third one. Okay. So we can convert it into mixed fraction. Leave minus as such. It will be how much? How much?
Minus 2 1 upon 4.
Minus 2 1 upon 4. Minus 2 1 upon 4 we have to. Okay. Or you can write it as minus, keep it outside. 2 plus 1 upon 4. Okay. So number line 0, 1, 2, 3, or we can start from 1, no issues with that. Okay. And it will be minus, minus, minus. Understood? Okay. Now see here, where do you have to mark? Minus 2, then 1 by 4 somewhere here. So it will lie between minus 2 and minus 3. You can see as well, it will lie between minus 2 and minus 3. Either you can see it from here or minus 2 minus 1 by 4. So it will lie where? Minus this side, then 2 1 by 4 length from 0. 2 again 1 by 4 length. Minus of 2 plus 1 by 4 length. So 2 length minus 2 length, then 1 by 4 in negative direction. This is our negative direction. This is positive direction. So negative direction 2 1 by 4. Okay. So it will lie between minus 2 and minus 3. Divided into 4 parts. Half we divided. Again half off. So it will be how much? Minus 2 1 by 4. Minus 2 2 by 4. Minus 2 3 by 4. Minus 2 minus 3. Minus 2 4 by 4. That is minus 3. Which we have to mark? Minus 2 1 by 4. This we got. And what it is? Minus 9 by 4. Understood? Okay, do fourth one. Rest do as homework. Do fourth one. Do fourth one. Fourth one. Minus 3 1 by 2. Which two numbers it will lie? Which two integers it will lie between?
Sir, 1 and 0.
1 and 0. Check it once again. Which two integers it will lie? Minus 3, it is how much? Minus of 3 plus half. So in which direction? Negative direction. It will lie between minus 3 and
Minus
Minus
2.
4.
minus 4. So I am starting with here minus 3, minus 4. Rest I have not marked. Okay, you all you can mark here minus 2. No issues with that. Okay. So in this direction, negative direction, 3 and half. From 0, 3, and then half we have to get more. So minus 3 divided into 2 parts, it will be how much? Minus 3, 1 by 2. Minus 3, 1 by 2. We got it. Minus 3, 1 by 2. Understood this one? Anyone having doubt? Okay. So complete first and second question as homework. Complete first and second question as homework. Third I'll be telling. Okay, third I'll be doing, and then we'll stop. Okay. So third question is here. We have 1 by 2 and 1 by 3, and we have to insert a number between them. We have to insert a rational number between 1 by 2 and 1 by 3. So whatever number we are inserting, that number will be greater than half, but less than 1 by 3. How we can take that? Okay, for example, you have to insert rational number between 2 and 6. These are two rational numbers, 2 and 6. Insert a rational number between them. Give one example. Write one rational number between 2 and 4. 6.
4,
4. Any more?
3,
3. Any more?
5.
5. Any more?
No.
5. There are finite numbers between 2.1, 2.2, 2.3. They are all rational numbers. Again, between these two, 2.11, 2.12, 2.13. Again, between these two numbers, 2.111, 2.112. So we can insert infinite numbers between them. Okay. And how to insert between them? Okay. So for example, we have to insert between 2 and 6. How we are going to do? So what we'll do? We'll add these two numbers and divide by 2. This is one method to insert. We add these two numbers and divide by 2. That is, we are taking the mean of these two numbers. We are taking the average of these two numbers. It will be how much? 4. We inserted 4. Okay. Now, for example, I ask you, insert two rational numbers between 2 and 6. One we have already inserted. Again, we can insert between these two. Again, take the mean. 2 plus 4, we are done. 6 divided by 2, 3. We have inserted 3. Again, if I ask to insert one more, so between 4 and 6, we can insert 4 plus 6 divided by 2, 5. Again, I ask you insert one more rational number. So among them, you can take any two. For example, I am taking 3 and 4. 3 plus 4 divided by 2, 7 by 2, 3.5. So I have inserted one more. This way we can insert infinite rational numbers between any two rational numbers. Okay. Now insert rational number between half and 1 by 3. So take the mean 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 divided by 2. What will be the LCM of these? 6.
6.
3 plus 2, the whole divided by 2. 5 by 6, whole divided by 2. So next it will be what? How much it will be?
5 by 12.
5 by 12. 5 by 6, this whole divided by 2. So 5 by 6, whole divided by 2. So 5, 6 into 2, that is 5.12. Understood? So 5.12, we have inserted one number. Now I need one more number you have to insert, take the mean of these two. Okay? This way we can do. Okay, understood? So till first and second solve in your notebook, represent them on number line. Rest we'll discuss tomorrow in class. Okay? If possible,
Thank
do
you,
third
sir.
and fourth as well. Okay? If possible,
Thank
you are
you,
able
sir.
to
Bye, sir.
do. Bye. Thank you. So complete up to fourth question. Okay? Complete up to fourth question. Okay? Or we will discuss again then tomorrow if you have the doubts.